I've covered this topic before in a previous episode. It was our last, I think, 4th of July episode, where he said, what if the only colors were red, white, and blue? And I covered a thing called structural coloration. So when I went into it, I said that blue pigment is actually very rare in nature. And there are some blue animals in nature, but the reason that they are blue is because they don't have blue pigment. Instead, they have like geometric structures built into their anatomy that reflects the light in a very specific way where the light waves interfere with each other and cancel out, and what's left is blue light. And that's called wave interference. And this all happens on like a really small nanoscale type of thing. So this also happens in like bubbles. So a bubble, it has all these like curved surfaces. So like the light will transmit through the front surface and some of it will reflect off of the back surface. And that's how you get all those like weird changing colors in a bubble, because it's all like at different angles and some of them interfere with each other and cancel out.
So basically we'll have this hypothetical, we'll wake up and everything will be reflective, and then a blue jay will just fly by looking completely normal and be like, what?
Yeah. Basically all the blue animals will be fine. This also happens with oil on water. So oil, like the film of oil is just different thicknesses. So that's why you get varying colors from the oil on the water. And we've been able to, like, for man-made things, we've been able to sort of use this property, specifically in fashion. So there are some fabrics that we've created to mimic this. So a company called Transmaterial created Morphotex, which uses very, very small fibers to create different colors without using any pigment or dyes, using structural coloration. So they're able to create red, green, blue, and violet. So that's just like a way that man has made this. But what about moving images? So in nature, octopuses can do this. They can change their color. And the way that they do this is that they have something called chromatophores. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what it looks like. And chromatophores are basically, they're light reflecting cells, but they're able to expand and contract them. And what that does is that it like changes the way that it reflects the light, which changes the color. So theoretically, we could try to do what the octopus is doing. We have all the technology with actuators and like small mirrors and stuff. We could theoretically, I couldn't find any real world examples of this because we haven't tried to create TV screens out of mirrors before, because why would we?
Right.
But theoretically, you could create actuator controlled nano mirrors to interfere the light in very specific ways to create colors, to create movies. and it doesn't use any like pigments or dyes. It's purely based on the geometry of the thing. So it doesn't matter that it's mirrors. I mean, we will be dead because we'll be frozen apparently from Marcus's thing, but we'll be able to watch Netflix before we die, which is good.
Hey, that's all I want to do in life is watch Netflix and die.
That's depressing.
You're depressing.
That was a clip from Absurd Hypotheticals, the podcast where we answer dumb hypothetical questions. For the full episode, click on the link in the description.